Introduction. Various biological studies state that the diversity of life on Earth is the outcome of evolution, and all life on Earth evolved from common ancestor. The term evolution is derived from Latin word evolve, which means unfolding or unrolling. Evolution is the sequence of gradual changes in the inherited characteristics of primitive organisms over successive generations. This process gives rise to diversity at every level of biological organization, including species and individual organisms. Organic evolution refers to the gradual and orderly changes taking place in all life forms on the Earth's crust since the origin of first life. Evidences for organic evolution. Let us study some of the evidences that support the organic evolution. They are fossils, homologous organs, analogous organs, vestigial organs, embryology. Fossils. Fossils are any form of preserved remains or impressions thought to be derived from dead animal and plants. Fossils are found mostly in sedimentary rocks. Fossils provides evidence to the fact that variety of animals and plants had lived in various geological ages of Earth. Also, the present animals or plants have originated from the previously existed ones through the continuous evolution process. One of the best examples of fossil is Archaeopteryx. It is commonly known as reptile bird. Archaeopteryx is a connecting link between birds and reptiles. It had wings like birds with feathers. However, wings had clawed digits as in reptiles. It also had beak similar to birds, but beaks had conical teeth as in reptiles. It had feathery tail similar to birds. However, tail was long like lizards and had tail vertebrae. Its body was covered with feathers like in birds, but they also had scales like in reptiles. The skeletal framework of Archaeopteryx looks more like reptiles than the birds. Organs which have similar basic structure and embryonic origin but are different in function and appearance are referred to as homologous organs. The organs of all vertebrates have a common structural plan, such as forelimbs of various vertebrates. The forelimb of man used for handling things is similar in structure to those of frog, which is used for hopping, and wings of bird modified for flying. Although forelimbs in these vertebrates are modified for a variety of uses, they are constructed on the same fundamental plan. The skeleton of forelimb of all the vertebrates contains humerus, radioulna, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanx. This shows that all these organisms have evolved from common ancestors. Analogous organs. The organs which perform similar functions but are different in structural origin are referred to as analogous organs. Let us take an example of the wing of an insect and the wing of bird. Their basic structure is totally different, but they serve the purpose of flying. The wings of birds are modified forms of four legs and internally have the bones, nerves, and blood vessels. But the wings of insects are membranous, made up of thin flap of chitin supported by hollow tubes known as veins. Vestigial organs. Organs, those are rudimentary and non-functional, are referred to as vestigial organs. Presence of vestigial organ provides evidence of organic evolution. From the evolutionary point of view, vestigial organs are structures that were well developed, functional, and necessary in ancestors but are now vestigial. Human beings have many vestigial organs, such as vermiform appendix. It is found at the junction of small intestine and the large intestine is a vestigial organ. Plica semilunaris. In the inner angle of the eye, there is a whitish semilunar membrane called plica semilunaris, which has no apparent function. Cox. The tail is absent in human beings, but we still carry 3 to 5 fused tailbone vertebrae, which is a vestigial organ. Ear muscles. The rudimentary and immovable ear muscles have no apparent function. Wisdom teeth. The third molar tooth is supposed to be a vestigial organ. Embryology. The science that deals with the study of the embryo development is referred to as embryology. The study of embryology of different groups of animals like fish, frog, lizard, chick, rabbit, human, etc. reveals striking similarities in their structures. These similarities in the embryo development provide the evidence of organic evolution. On the basis of these similarities in embryo development, Haeckel proposed biogenetic law, which states that during the development of embryo of any organism, its complete evolutionary history is repeated. Theory of evolution. Several theories have been proposed to explain the process of evolution. Carl Linnaeus was the first scientist to explain evolution scientifically. He proposed that no species is new. Each and every species originates from some pre-existing species. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck proposed the theory of inheritance of acquired characteristics. This theory is also known as Lamarckism. According to this theory, the characteristics that an organism acquired due to a change in their environment can pass on to the next generation. Charles Robert Darwin proposed the theory of Darwinism, which is also called the theory of natural selection. According to Darwin, nature has its own ways of selecting the organisms for continuation of life. Organisms struggle with the natural environment for many generations. Selection is done to those organisms that are fit most. For example, giraffes were forced to extend their necks and stretch their legs to reach higher vegetation over a period of time. This resulted in every generation having a little longer neck and legs than the previous one. Darwin's theory did not explain the causes of variation. Therefore, these days, synthetic theory of evolution is widely accepted. The theory suggests that the origin of species is based on the interaction of gene variation and natural selection. Summary. Let us summarize what we learned in this topic. Various biological studies state that living organisms have evolved from common ancestor. Many evidences support the theory of evolution, such as fossils, homologous organs, analogous organs, vestigial organs, and embryology. Several theories have been proposed to explain the process of evolution, such as Lamarckism and Darwinism. These days, synthetic theory of evolution is widely accepted. The theory suggests that the origin of species is based on the interaction of gene variation